Hello, good folks. Hello to you all. I'm Carol Omar Dehan, whose name appears somewhere under, over, around, and through. I don't really know. Carol Omar Dehan, welcoming you to this dragon video, recorded as it is live in terms of me sitting here, July the 8th, 2026. Welcome, everybody. So, definitely good to see you back. Any number of you for whom this is, for which this has become pretty regular, checking out when these videos you get notified, or you check and you see that it's there. These dragon videos that initially arose from and continue through the incredible dragon everything cards, dragon inspired work. The Dragon Whisperer, I keep calling you that, Val Young, who lives in Wales. These 92 or 96, do you see all of that? And two here today. Each and every one of the dragons that she connected with, she was given both an image, she's an artist, and a message that she recorded. And so these wonderful Dragon Wisdom cards, Oracle deck, is her work. And when I came to it 2 years ago, maybe 3, I was inspired, ultimately continuing with some YouTube work that I already was doing, to start offering these dragon messages. So a little bit of background for anybody who's brand new. And so a special welcome to you. Continued gratitude and thanks for those of you who this is something of a regular checking in and connecting with. And it's marvelous, your warm comments, likes, shares that help this beautiful messages of the dragons to ripple out. And as given some thought to sitting down today, as I think I said, July the 8th, 2026, I was asked to remind us all in the fluorite crystal. This is it's an 8-sided one. What I want to say, dodecahedron. I might have that right or wrong. I don't really know, but it's 8-sided. But it certainly is within the vicinity each and every time. But what I am prompted to do, thanking all of you again in terms of your regular connection with these videos. Those of you new, maybe that's what you'll begin doing as well. But this is a very wonderful community that has grown up around these videos in the last maybe 10 months now. So what I'd like us to do for just a short while is to sit quietly, go into our hearts, our dragons with us over our shoulders, sitting next to us on the other side of the screen, and let us enjoy the sense of connection that we have with one another. The dragons, you and me. Taking a gentle breath and breathe this in. And gently release. Let us bring ourselves into and arrive in this wonderful connection whenever it is we come to it, because time and distance are really illusions. We are very, very much connected. So that is how I'm happy to begin this particular video with. So again, whether it's a Substack connection that brings you here, or whether YouTube, There's only one there's only one small difference, but it's sort of significant too, is that on the YouTube channel, and I sometimes remember to put the link in, otherwise, I don't know, it doesn't get done. Carol Omar Behan is my YouTube channel to search for it. And on that page, although I'm still not sure whether it shows up on on an iPhone, there is a link to the community page. So there's at least one thing I want to put on in the next several days on the community page. So have a look. The title that's presented itself for this video is, and I want to give a few details about it before these, well, a dragon for sure, one that has not yet come forward in the videos that we've done to date, but then another kind of more general one, which feels is very much wanting to be a part. So it's a dragon inspired one. And when this message, which I think we'll use at the end of this video, you'll see why. I probably should point out before we jump a little bit further, there's always an altar setup of some sort, sometimes different from the week before. And with, as the title about the dragons helping us keep our footing and find our footing, the subtitle is, especially in the ginormous energies of July. There's a lot going on, to say the least, not just in the world we all share. So we have our sun symbol, which I think you can see in beautiful grandmother moon. And always through this year, this beautiful little horse about reminding us of it's the year of the fire horse. So everything really is pretty jazzed up. We could say that again in a few times. Some daisies, which are a little washed out in the light there, but some daisies that have come in. We made it through what for us here in the Northeast was truly a pretty, the heat dome, the heat whatever, which has dissipated and moved on. But we certainly were under its effects. And I know a good many of you are likely experiencing something in a more sustained way. There's something of it other than aiming to be in the right sort of shelter and the right support for us as physical beings. But there's something of all of that that is part and parcel of the transformative year in we are living through, and all of Earth's being and all of Mother Earth living through. So the daisies, and it's nearing the end. It's been really good for our gardens in terms of vegetable gardens. So these daisies are almost through their particular cycle. I love their presence on the land, and you may well have them where you are and enjoy them too. All right. So there's the background. The dragons helping us to keep our footing in these ginormous times, especially of July. In the sky overhead, as I stepped out of the house today, grandmother moon right up at the zenith of the sky. She's in her last quarter. There is a new moon on July the 14th. So right now it's July the 8th. So it's next week. Thursday, maybe. Let's see. It's Wednesday. No, it'll be next Tuesday. So there you go. What else is going on that I say this? You might already understand it through things you've already been seeing and hearing about. I am going to put two links to two people who I'm finding particularly helpful, not just now, but really always around situations like this. But here we are. We had a full moon. Do we have two in June? Yes, I think we had a blue moon. Sometimes I go things again. Time is it's it's very slippery, and it certainly travels fast. But after that full moon, which was on the 29th, here we are, a quarter of the way, or it's the quarter moon, so it's halfway really from its face to us to its newness, grandmother moon's newness, next Tuesday. And in this month, the links I'm going to be sharing with you, the uh, well, either or both would be, I think, quite helpful. In a weekly sense, the astrologer Chani Nicholas, in her website, and I'll put it down in there, I think it's chani.com. I have made available to myself her app on my phone because of how it spells out, according to my astrological setup, how all of these energies affect me. She also has in so much free and open to anybody who visits that website. There is you might need to go down the page a little bit to see it. She always has an astrology of the week ahead. And this comes out on Sunday for Sunday through the following Saturday. She certainly is talking about this ginormous stuff, as many cosmological guides of ours and astrologers have been telling us about as it's been coming up. Always ask for guidance to connect you with that individual whose information most resonates with you. A tried and true guide always is keep what resonates for you as a spiritual seeker, as an earth pilgrim, and leave the rest. The other person is Pam Gregory, and she addresses this in a video with the title The Basket and Beyond from July 2026. July's ginormous energies with the following planets: Jupiter, Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune. I will not try to spell them out, but their configuration and connection is the last it occurred in the configuration, and it's so beautiful in its geometry, in its implications to us, and the energies that it is offering to us and to this world is something on the order of over, sometimes numbers just don't, if they're in here somewhere, but try to bring them up, thousands of years. This is for us in the journey we're in together in the 21st century. We would have to go back 12 generations to have had it be in this setup before. And you can't wonder at the world's craziness and its evolution and its transformation without understanding where is it coming from? Why are we here? Well, we are certainly here, not just for personal journeys in this reincarnation of ours. Here I am looking at you in the one I'm in. But why? Why is it we're here? We're here for our own growth, and we're here to offer our gifts to the world. I am so glad that in the journey I've been on, that dragons, I've had a sense since I was very young of the magic ones, the elementals, of the fairies, and certainly the angels, which so just about everybody has a sense of, the elementals. And when the dragons came along and kind of reintroduced themselves to me, it was like icing on the cake. So we certainly have it there. I want to just say again quickly, if there's anyone looking in and you're listening this far and it's still pretty new stuff to you, dragons are another ally, another companion, just as angels are. There's so much on offer from them. Their companionship. I had quite a lot of fun with one of the three dragons, with whom I shared this journey just the other day, and on a car ride of all things. And there was, honestly, they're just amazing. They're just, which I know all of you, so many of you share. So without kind of rattling along too much, let me make sure there's nothing more I want to get off of this list. So those links for Pam Gregory's video to help guide you and fill you in. and Johnny Nicholas. So there we go. And all of us always sense, apart from your interest in dragons and your connection to them, is that there is this community, but there's so many others as well. We're part of a beautiful, I'm getting goosebumps, web of dragon connection that we share with so many others, little ones all the way to our elders. And certainly, I should even think about this. The other beings with whom we share this planet, the non human ones. I need to find out about that. All right. So these dragons coming forward to us to help us and how it is they're helping us keep our footing. I always show the back in case, oops, I have to back it up a little because you can see all this is here. A screenshot that you might take of this, even though I think there's a transcript that's generated, it doesn't always correctly get the words right. So here it is. The dragon of patience. No doubt at all about its desire to give you this message. I got to tilt my bifocal glasses up a little. Sorry for the, I don't know, extra bling. Let me try it over here. I'll disappear behind the card. I am the dragon of patience. I've been around for a very long time. I am here to help you with the art of being patient and give a little insight into divine timing. We're going to glide like a kite in a blue sky on the soft winds of change, which, if you let your fears take hold, could become a gale force storm. Oh, yeah. All right. So we are rising up into the sky, calmly taking in a wider view, glimpsing at things with a knowing heart, acknowledging all we see. Then gently we meet with the waters and we flow with the streams, rivers, and ocean currents. We sense all the subtle changes as they occur and knowingly adjust to them. We can change course, change the colors and textures of our experience, and yet we are always alert to the full potential surrounding us. Then suddenly, the moment arrives, all changes. The waiting is over and we spiral into action. We will meet again, for you and I are old friends from long ago. Oh, I cannot tell you how true and true and true and true the last is about our being old friends of long ago, and how it is. So much in here describes how it is the dragons are supporting us in these times. And we can not just rely upon them, but we can rely on them for sure. But the comfort that we receive from their companionship, and also the companionship we share with one another as the dragon's friends, the two-leggeds, us. There we have it. Long ago, back to help us. Always, always that reminder. Let's see. Before, because I like to conclude with this, I may be, I believe I'm taking a bit of a break to address some other things that I'm working on, which are dragon related. And one of them in particular, one of them, probably it, is working again with the energies of Avalon and the dragons of that magical place. On my YouTube channel, you will see a whole lot of things about Avalon and my connection to it. And I am working on a huge project, a renewal of one that's been patiently waiting for me to get back to it. So I will just put it that way. I will post on the community page, and I will certainly make one other video in July. So I'm kind of supercharging this one. I think that's why these two came forward, these two cards. So if you think, oh my gosh, where's one of Carol's videos? At least in the next 2 weeks, you'll understand why. I'm kind of on the silent side. A lot going on in the other parts of my life, but in particular in this lovely metaphysical part, the magical stuff. Just the dragons are giving me a little time off for good behavior, I think. So we have this final card for today. Again, a long message. So much tied in with how it is. The dragons are helping us keep our footing. And also, the other thing occurring to me is holding on to our anchor. They are an anchoring for us as well. Okay, so we'll read through this and I'll put it over here. I'll hide behind it while I read it to you. Okay. By the way, thank you, beautiful dragons, for these messages of today. Peace is always here to return to. Harmony flows throughout all. Underneath the busyness of human thought, there lies love, peace, and harmony in constant flowing waves. All these changes are taking away the confusion of what and who you are, revealing the universal reality of you. Stripped naked, you shine brilliantly. You have found your thread home again and are anchoring it here in this moment in time with your roots embedded in Earth's heart. Your heart becomes a compass, a gyroscope for you to navigate this new world, embodying the peace, harmony, and love that you are. Thanking these beautiful ones who came forward through Val's deck. If you're on Facebook, you've not ever looked at her Facebook page, there is such an abundance of beautiful sharings every single day and several each and every day. So have a look there. Could not encourage you more to do that. That link will be in the details below. Thanking the dragons, thanking Val, thanking all of you for this connection and communication. So for now, blessings of the new moon of next week, blessings for your journey through July, all kinds of companionship, all kinds of support. Welcome it, let it embrace you, and enjoy this challenging but magnificent time that we are in. We are all together as one. We are one together. Take good care. Bye for now.